Let me introduce y'all to this YouTube family, showing us the way to get out of debt gradually. My man Josh hold it down in the household, Christine dominating debt with a chokehold. And the kids, they are Grace and Zoe. Baby Tennessee, new addition to their story. Debt Kickin Sunday, daily vlogging. Dave Ramsey plan, gonna have us live large. And every day we'll see part of their lifestyle, how they budget and they keep things wrote down. See them work through the envelope system. No credit cards, only cash going with them. You will see how their family strives to survive with the budget plan. Help us understand, and daily vlogs show us how to have fun. When you hear this song, let me hear you say, debt is done. Debt is done, debt is done, debt is done. Let me hear you say it louder.
What's going on, peoples? My arms are burned, I can't touch anything. Don't touch me.
Oh, you're so good. You guys like the scruff on him a little bit? It's kind of cute.
I'm really sunburned, so we're
he doesn't want to shave because, yeah.
Shave off the sunburn.
He worked really hard in the yard yesterday. With my help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Minimal help.
With 4 women outside.
Barking chihuahuas chasing around the yard all day.
What's funny is he actually bought little shovels for the girls, thinking that they would actually
work.
Yeah. Anyway, we're trying. It's a new venture for us. So welcome back to Kickin Sunday, you guys. Favorite day of the week. We have a lot of questions from last week. If you're new to our channel, please subscribe and join this crazy thing that we have created, that we've been a part of. And leave us your questions, and then we'll answer them next Sunday. So, okie doke, here goes. And I love that we have younger people writing us with their questions. We have a lot of people, and I'm happy about that. So, first question. Are you going to wake up?
Yeah.
Let's do this. Go ahead and read the question.
Oh, I'm reading? I can't read. My eyes are all blurry now.
No.
Hey guys, I just had my last day of high school and I'm graduating soon. Excited yet scary at the same time. I am working on getting a job, but I still need to buy a car and start saving for college. I also want to take FPU soon. It's all overwhelming. Where do I start my adult life with money?
Not a good question. I wish, yes, I keep saying it, but I wish we were young and had an FPU to be a part of. We did, we just didn't know about it. But take FPU, please. It's the best thing you could do right now. It will help you so that you're not overwhelmed. We'll break it into baby steps and things you should be focusing on right now. Your goal is to stay out of debt. So cash flow, you know, you'll learn in Financial Peace University when you take it to cash flow, a car, pay cash for it and save. And also you can work your little keister off through college and cash flow that as well. So that.
But yeah, definitely take FPU. It gets rid of the overwhelming part of it.
And it's not, you don't have to have a big old nest egg for college. You can totally work yourself through it and be just fine and graduate with no debt. So good luck to you. Keep us posted, okay? Okay? Hi guys, I'm 18 years old. See, I love our little teens because we are so old.
No comment.
I'm 18 and I have a full-time job with barely any bills. What should I do with the savings? Thanks.
Take FPU.
Just like the last lady that we recommended.
Because there's a step-by-step process of what you should be doing with your money.
Yeah, that's right. And it's not just like what to do now, it's your whole life what you should be doing with your money and how to make good choices and stay out of debt. Cash flow, everything is your main concern. So if you're getting a car or getting college, two big things when you're a teen that you're worried about. A car,
college,
and college. So make sure you go through both of those without any debt and take Financial Peace University. Seriously, give your gift, give that gift to yourself. You deserve it. All right, why don't you go ahead and read this one?
Hello, love your vlog. I'm an Aussie, and yes, throw another shrimp on the Barbie. I know, right?
Yeah.
Throw another shrimp on the Barbie.
Here we go. I think they like to hear you say that too.
I want to know how you keep up the motivation once all the smaller credit card bills were paid and you were left, for me, a $7,000, the big one. The small and often victories keep me going. How do I keep up the long haul? Thanks from Australia.
That's so cool. From like Mac.
Budget. If you're on a budget for us, if we were on a budget, there was no... I mean, there was a little bit when we paid off a small one, little victory or whatever. But when we were on a... See, I was a nerd, so I had a budget and I had it projected out like the whole year. So I knew by the end of the year where we would be or next year or whatever. So the budget is really what kept us going. That's what kept the motivation up because we knew.
We'd chunk at it every single month, and then we'd redo the budget once we chunked at it to say, okay, we only have this much more to go, and then after this month, in 3 months, we only have this much more to go, and we'll almost be there, or whatever. And so we actually, when we were in really sacrificing and going through we had serious gazelle intensity, we would look at our budget every 2 weeks, every payday. So that it kept our focus. The day that we got paid, we would sit down and say, okay, if we say no to all these things, we get to say yes to this much to our debt. And it helped a ton doing that.
And maybe it would help for you guys if you projected out your budgets maybe 3 months or 6 months.
Yeah.
I mean, I do ours for the year, and that's a nerd thing, and I'm sorry for that.
No, I'm not sorry.
I do it for the year, so I can say, you know what, if we keep up this gazelle intensity, a year from now, look at all that money we'll have saved or in our bank account or bills paid or whatever. And for me, that's the biggie.
Yeah, that's good.
Thank you. Anthony.
So I became debt-free this week. Yeah, holla. I added that part, but I'm just so excited for you. How can I embarrass you when there's only you and me? No comment. My question is, when can you become a little more lax with your money? I want or need to do some minor home repairs, projects or repairs. Should I wait until baby step 3 is complete, or can I start now as long as it's paid in cash, of course? Thanks. I sympathize with those feelings.
When can you be more lax with your money? When you're on baby step 7.
Yeah, I agree. But if that's really, once you're out of debt, for us, we have floors and counters that need to be replaced.
Start a sinking fund.
You could start a sinking fund where you're putting away a little bit every month for that to save up for it, and then when you get the big amount, you could pay for it. But for me, right now, you guys, we're cash flowing this startup, this Debt is Dumb startup, and that is something that we've prayed about. That's extremely important to us, to our future, and to you guys. And so that is what we're choosing to spend our money on. I would love new floors and new countertops, but at some point down the road, that will happen.
But at the same time, we're still doing our baby steps. We're still saving our 36 months. We're still saving for college. We're still doing all that stuff. But on the side, we're still doing the Debt is Dumb stuff. So, I mean, like he said, do I do it after baby step 3? You know, maybe get gazelle, bust out baby step 3, but continue on with baby step 4 and 5, but have like maybe a 4A sinking fund for the house or something where you're throwing a little bit of cash in there every month.
Right.
But you still need to keep going, because the second you stop to do something, you're going to be like, squirrel! There's always going to be that something else. There's always going to be that 4A.
Yes.
So no.
Yes.
Sink fund it and don't stop.
And I like your advice, because we're a truck, guys. A truck is a need. Our family needs a truck. And, but we together, can I tell them what we're decided about?
No.
What we're comfortable doing?
What?
What baby step? Okay, so yes, this truck thing has been going back and forth, but we don't feel comfortable purchasing a truck until our 3 to 6 months is completely funded.
Oh, so yeah, we're going to do 3 to 6 months, and then we're going to do like a 4A, where we save our money for like 6 months. Yeah. And then we go buy a truck, and it's done and behind us. And then, because my goal is, once I start hardcore investing, which is like around the end of the year, once we start that, I'm not going to want to stop that. I'm not going to want to stop to buy a truck or do this or buy this or buy that. Right. Once we start investing, there is no looking back for me.
We want all expensive items
paid for.
You know, inexpensive to us, you guys, is like a $7,000 truck.
Yeah.
So it's not anything crazy, but anyway, that's where our thinking is. Thank you for your
victory story. I was able to pay off a missions trip in full with cash.
Yay!
Sweet!
Good job, Taylor. That's awesome. And you're going to love that trip even more. Even more. I'm so excited for you. Write us. Let us know where you're going. How cool is that?
Kimberly.
Oh, I'll let you do this one.
Josh, Father's Day is right around the corner. What's on your wish list? The Hubs used to build furniture.
Your manly wish list.
Did I mean? Oh, manly.
Keyword.
Wish list.
We don't get that a lot in this house.
That's why I kind of went right over it. The Hubs used to build furniture in college with his cousin, who owned all the tools. Now we are sync funding a workshop for him. Any suggestions for a gift? Should I just give him extra syncing fund in cash or gift him some clamps or smaller woodworking tools? Can we get a video about what's in your workshop? Maybe sometime down the road we could do a video on that. But here's my thought. If you ladies out there want to ever buy me tools, I don't care what they are. I would never say no. Just because a man can never have enough tools. Right?
Is your eye okay?
Yeah, it's twitching. You know what I mean? I mean, so if you had $10, you could give him a $10 gift card, or you just go buy a $10 tool or whatever. And like I said, I'd never say no. So if he's anything like me and does woodworking or whatever, anything is better than nothing. And if it's a gift like that.
If it's an expensive gift, we usually go in with the family. I'm just saying, he's gonna get an expensive gift this year, and his birthday is like 3 or 4 days before Father's Day.
So my birthday and Father's Days are always one.
But yeah, so I corral the family and say, okay, let's go in as a group for whatever present. So that's usually, because I could never afford large gifts for him on my own. So, which is what you're talking about. But yeah, I like that. So what would you, I mean the basics, obviously. What about secondhand? How do you feel about secondhand tools?
Depends on what it is. If it's a hand tool that's not powered, secondhand, go baby go. But if it's a power tool, no. No.
Why?
Just because of the wear and tear. You don't know what wear and tear. I mean, my tools, I put them to the ringer. I wear those babies out.
Okay.
And if you buy a used power tool, and you spend a lot of money on it, you don't know how much life is left on it.
That's
I mean,
true.
your husband or boyfriend or whoever could get it and use it. On the first job, it could crap out. I'm not a big fan of the used power tools.
Well, it's good to know. Because women, we don't get this.
Yeah.
I have a quick question. You talk about FPU being $100. Is it the same price for a couple as for a single individual, or is it $100 each? It's $100 for a couple. So actually it's $100 for a family.
Yeah.
If you have anybody 18 and younger in your house, they can go through with it. Or 18 and over in your house can go through it with you.
And it's lifetime. So you pay the $100 once, you can go, if there's a class every 3 months, you can go every 3 months and you don't have to pay for it. You just have to pay for the first one.
Yeah.
And then the only catch is that is if he comes out, like in 5 years, he comes out with a new curriculum, you might want to get a new workbook because your old workbook won't match the new one. So the workbooks
That's like
are like
15,
20 bucks.
Yeah. Okay, we started this program a few months ago. I'm happy that he is trying, but my husband has been modifying the program thinking his way is better. This cracks me up because you long-term people of Dave Ramsey's principles, have you not tried to alter the program for your benefit? Yes.
There is no BBD here, people.
Bigger, better deal. But, come on, seriously. Yes, we thought we could do it better in some ways, and we learned the hard way that we can't do it. His advice is just very sound and very good. Anyway, I want to see how I want him to see how FPU is supposed to be, but just don't know if we can afford it. What are your thoughts? $100 is the best. Okay, $100 that you're going to spend on FPU, think of the benefits over your entire life that it's going to bring you. Not just your life, but your children's lives and your children's children's lives. So see the gift that you're giving yourself. And we treated it as a date night and therapy.
Sell something. Have a garage sale. I'm sure you can make $100 in a garage sale.
With $100 and do it. Don't just wait. You need to do it now. But it was the cheapest form of flattery, cheapest form of therapy, and it did save our marriage. So I couldn't put a price on that, to tell you the truth.
Top one, Heidi.
Victory story. I sold my truck. No car payments. Woohoo! Yes. Medical bills and school loan. Look out. You are next.
Nice.
I owe my motivation to both of you. No, you don't.
No, you don't.
You did it, girl. You did it.
This is all
awesome.
you. Appreciate the shout out, but you guys do all this on your own. We're just here to blab on a weekday afternoon or whatever, and just, you know, I know I'm not a pretty face to look at, but we didn't have much to do with it.
You are a pretty face.
She's pretty face, not me.
But you know what? Remember when that truck drove off and how sad that was, but how...
I almost cried!
He didn't. I was expecting him to.
I mean, I was just like, angry.
But remember the feeling of being able to breathe. Like, just that pressure was released.
Yeah. It was a good feeling. And now, almost 5 years later, it's a really good feeling.
It was a good choice.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Jennifer Sorrells.
I love watching y'all. Have been a big inspiration for me. I need some advice. My fiance has a big bonus from work. He wants to put it up. He wants to put it up in savings and buy a motorcycle with it. But I want to put it in savings to put towards our wedding. We are getting married in about 2 years, but I want to be able to pay for everything in cash so I don't have to finance anything. We have been doing the envelope system, have done a budget, and are currently working on our debt snowball along with saving for the wedding. Good. I just don't know what to do since he says that is his bonus. Needing some good advice.
Well, when you get married, it's no longer his bonus, it's your bonus.
You're not one until you're married. I hate to do that. But if in his best interest, maybe you could put a little bit towards the motorcycle and a little bit towards the wedding. Not the whole thing. Because we want a happy husband here.
Or you can just be like, dude, if you're going to marry me, it's going to go towards the wedding.
How would you feel 2 years out, though, if I was like, I want all this to go towards our wedding?
Well, it was kind of like a honeymoon.
It was a shotgun. A shotgun. He has shot. There's just a funny story behind the shotgun story, but he has a lot of shotguns. And if I said, when you were like, I've been saving and I want this gun, and I was like, wedding's good.
I mean, honestly, if you want my subpar opinion here, I would put it towards the wedding.
Whoa!
Yeah. Just
major
because
brownie point.
I know, but no, it's not that. It's just if we're going to start our life off and everything will be debt free. Looking back on finances now, I would want to do that. I mean, a motorcycle can come anytime. You can sink fund that, buy that a couple years down the road. Who cares? You can't do that to a wedding. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
yeah, it's good advice from the man. So, okay, you guys, that's it for this week. Thank you so much for your questions. If we couldn't get to it, please leave your comments or questions down below. And we noticed quite a few of these had thumbs up. So, if there is a question being asked that you really agree with or you want to know the answer to, please thumbs it up because we really pay attention to those because it tells us, hey, there's a lot of people that want to know the answer to this question. Or, and then leave your victory stories. We love your victory stories. It inspires us all. And yeah, all that hoobie-wuddy good stuff.
oh, it's sunburn. Don't.
Sunburn.
Don't touch me.
Well, you're just, the way you answered the last question was hot.
Oh. All right, people, we're going to wrap this up. Until next week, signing off from almost Dead is Dumb. What'd you call it? Headquarters. Half a Dead is Dumb headquarters from now. Till next week.
You don't even know
I don't know.